public starts to say, you know what, we don't like the way you're doing business. We don't like the way you're treating workers. Well, we've always been supportive of the writers. I mean, we have some issues that are similar, other issues that are different, obviously. I'm a writer, I'm in the Writers Guild, and I think that there's always strength in numbers. And now that we're on the lines with them as a whole nother union, I said, one of the last things that I said in that negotiating room across the table was, so now you couldn't make a deal with two unions. Congratulations, right?
That is right.
You could say that sometimes our jobs is just looking for a job. We have lived for decades sustaining ourselves on those.
People that were across from us in the room didn't seem to know a lot about what we do. They asked a lot of simple, basic questions about auditions and about, just a whole range of subject matter that it was inappropriate for them not to have a greater command of what they were doing. And then, Carol Lombardini, who is the storied president of the AMPTP, who collaborated, who was across the table from my mother, Patty Duke, when she was president. If you pass her in the corridor, it's a hi, how you doing? And then you get across the table and it's a little mean-spirited and a little insulting. So we'll look forward to getting past that.
Thank you guys all for being here.
Michelle, can you do a quick photo, Michelle? Right here.
I'm good. How are you? And this is my co across the street.
Work on sets when there's hyperexposure, things like that. We're still getting resistance. This is insane. For that.
And also, we worked so hard.
Where's the tent?
On the other side across the street. And moving forward with makeup and hair.
Where we go?
One amendment. I was just telling you about how artificial intelligence is not just going to replace us, it could replace all.
Actors when they go dance right and get those steps. Yeah, that's exactly right.
I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty gut wrenching. We partner with these people. You know what I mean? I've worked with plenty of the studios, and I know there's a human face to it. You know what I mean? Like it's parents with kids and things of that nature. So it was pretty callous to read. It was almost unbelievable. I was like, this can't be a real quote from a human being, because it just lacks humanity. At the end of the day, we're talking about money. You know what I mean? It's not that big of a deal. You can't, when you die, you can't go to heaven with it. You know what I mean? You can't leave with it. So I don't understand the commitment to money over humans. It's sickening. But I think it injected a little bit of life into the movement, and I think people are even more energized. So, I think that was a bad move on their part in terms of energizing the movement. That's what it did. So I think we're in better shape because of it.
I like that Fran stand.
They're always tough. It's always tough. There's always nights where at 3 a.m. you get the final offer that you can think that you can live with, and it comes down at that last moment. So we extended this time really hoping that was going to be the case, that another week with holidays of July 4th and disruptive holidays in the middle, that extra week would give us time to maybe try to get a little closer, and I don't think that worked this time.
But this is not the glamour that it might seem to be. In terms, we're not, getting off set and going and sitting on a yacht or sipping martinis in a jacuzzi or something. It sounds pretty good, but that's at the end of the day. When I joined this union, there was a robust working class, there was a robust middle class, and there was a very, very well-paid upper class, which I think is what people imagine. What has happened in our industry, as is happening in industries all across the world, is the middle class is being squeezed out, the working class is no longer being hired whatsoever. So it seems, I think, to a layman that maybe we already have it pretty good. I don't know quite how to communicate that that's not quite the case.